I'd like to start my comments with a simple truth. There are only two sexes, male and female. Sex is a biological fact, not ideological whim. Yet among and across our country, school districts are actively pushing radical gender ideology on children, in some cases facilitating social transitions without parents' knowledge or consent. I grew up at a time when most Americans, like me, knew what a boy was and what a girl was. And this was not ever controversial. Unfortunately, with the rise of radical gender ideology today, many have lost what we once called common sense. There's another truth that should not be contentious. Parents, not school administrators, should have the ultimate right to make decisions about their child's upbringing. Once again, common sense. As Heritage Foundation has written, a century of Supreme Court jurisprudence supports the notion that parents enjoy the fundamental constitutional right to direct the upbringing, health, and education of their children. We're not talking about nicknames on football teams. We're talking about adults with no relationship to a minor child, secretly transitioning their child, and then actively working to conceal it from the child's parents. This is madness. If a child is struggling with gender dysphoria, parents should be the first to know, not the last. Right now, according to Defending Education, at least 21,000 schools in 1,200 districts covering over 12 million students have policies to prevent faculty and staff from disclosing a student's gender identity to his own parents without the student's permission. This is simply unacceptable. If a child needs a permission slip signed to go to a field trip, a school should never think they have the right to socially transition to the same child without informing his or her parents. The Stopping Indoctrination and Protecting Kids Act is straightforward. Any district that promotes these ideologies in the classroom and conceals a child's gender transition from parents will lose federal funding. Our school systems should be teaching children how to read, write, and think, not how to turn little Johnny into little Jenny. Not long ago, these ideas would not have been controversial. Today, too many schools want to cut parents out and push their own personal ideology instead. I'm grateful for Chairman Walberg for the work he's been doing to bring this bill to the floor. I urge every one of my colleagues to vote yes on this important legislation. Thank you, and I'll yield back.
Gentleman yields back. Gentleman from Michigan reserves.